keep your voice down. Have no fear. Amy Rose is here.
How'd you get here?
Well, if you gotta know, I caught a ride with Tails. Are you sure you don't need my help? It looks like you could use it.
The reason I'm in here is because of that fake hedgehog.
You mean that black hedgehog?
Did you see it? Where is it now?
If I tell ya, will you marry me?
No way!
I thought I had you this time. That black hedgehog came here with Dr. Eggman.
So, Eggman's behind this, huh?
What's all that writing on the wall anyway? Did you write that? Wait for me, Sonic! He's such a brat sometimes.
Alright, hey guys, we're back here at part 2 of the hero playthrough in Metal Harbor when you escape from the military base. So, I like how literally, like, the writing on the wall, I'm just now paying attention to it. It's literally just the same texture, put it over it 4 separate times. Anyway, now we're playing as Sonic again, trying to escape from here, and this is where we're going to get our first upgrade for the game, at least for Sonic. So normally you can like do a little light speed dash over there, because for some reason, after SA2, or after SA1, Sonic doesn't have the light speed ability or his other shoes anymore, so now you have to get his stuff back. Thankfully that's going to be right over here. It's a required one, so it's not like you can really miss it. And throughout this playthrough, I will get everyone's upgrades. The optional ones, those will come much later on after the initial playthrough is over. Just because sometimes you're not able to get them because of like how we were with Tails' level back in I think it was called Prison Lane. His was at the very end, but I couldn't get to it because I don't have a gun upgrade. That's mandatory that we didn't get yet. So I'll be going back and getting those at a later date. So anyway, Metal Harbor. I actually like the beginning part of this song. It's alright. Still a banger, but still not the best. And then towards the end of this level, there's actually the A rate requirement for this one is really freaking difficult. In order to do that, this upcoming part that we're about to get to, you need to reach the very top of the rocket, and I've tried that several times and I just could not make it. So yeah, unfortunately, this is why like the A rank run was like not plausible for me. I know there's like some trick I should have been doing, but for some reason I couldn't like actually pull it off. So towards the end, after doing it like 2 or 3 times, like if you mess up once, that's pretty much your whole rank right there, because once you die, it resets your whole score, and you would have to do it all in your first try. So yeah. That was a bad time. I like this section though. Trying to get all of these item boxes, they're kind of annoying. Item containers, sorry, not boxes. It's kind of annoying, but for some reason I was able to do that part a lot more easier than the other part, so that was pretty good. And we're already done with the level. Thankfully these levels aren't too long. It's not until like the later ones will start taking around like 4 to 5 minutes to complete. And I think I got a B on this one, didn't I? Oh, I see. Never
Just
mind.
made it.
Oh well, that wasn't awful. It's not a B though.
Phew. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you, Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh, you're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you eat those words.
Alright, so we're in our first rival boss fight with Shadow the Hedgehog. So with Shadow, he's very special. In order to attack him, you have to attack him from behind. And that was dumb. I can't believe I just fell off the stage like that.
There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance.
And of course, once you die, Ormo Shadow starts running his mouth. See, I think I fell out because he keeps he's standing on the rail. But anyway, like Omochow said, run behind it. If you actually come over here, you can actually see Biggs inside there. But yeah, every time he's turned around, that's when you can attack him.
Not bad for an imposter.
Do you know who I am?
And this only took 24 seconds. These boss fights, sometimes they can go by really quickly.
Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up? We gotta get out of here. Find Amy and Tails right away.
Alright, so this transitions into our next level where we have to get through the forest inside like 8 minutes. And this doesn't take very long. And you can get another upgrade in here as well. Yeah, this is another required one, so it's not like you're really going to miss it. But yeah, they're trying to blow up Prison Island, and we'll figure out why inside the Dark playthrough. Yeah, it is called the Dark playthrough. I don't know why I keep thinking it's called like something else. Anyway, this is another good song that they have in the game. This one I really like. It really helps you pump your adrenaline. The timer on the right-hand side is a good touch. It makes you have a sense of like, I need to hurry up and get this level as fast as I can. But even if you're going slow, you won't even get close to that far. Obviously, if it reaches 0, you're gonna die. But as long as you just keep on moving, it's not gonna take you that long to get through it. So let's see where. Oh, okay. It should be around here where we have to get the next upgrade. Once we reach the very top of here, we actually want to turn around towards this back section. And there should be an enemy we can homing attack. And then just keep on going over here, and then we'll get the Ancient Light again. This is an optional one, it's not required, because that's why it's so far back there. But yeah, I don't know how he lost his Ancient Light. That feels like something like he'll have with him like forever after like the first game, but for some reason it was gone, and now it's a separate item again. Separate upgrade again. And of course, I guess I didn't mention this first episode. I figured I did, but this game, I'm doing this one post-commentary just because I recorded this a while ago, back when I like saw this game on sale on Steam. I was like, oh cool, I want to play this game again. And it's like, if I'm going to play it all again from start to finish, why not just record it? Because although I did want to play this again at some point for my channel, but I didn't feel like talking at that point, so it's like, you know what, let me just record all the footage and then I can voice it over later on. So that's why this one's in post-commentary. Because otherwise I would have played it just normally like I did the first time, but playing this game like in one full sitting, it was like an hour and a half, and I was going to talk for an hour and a half. Otherwise I couldn't be able to focus on my game that much. Not that I do insanely well that I need it all to focus, but it's better than nothing. So I know you can reach that balloon at the very bottom if you get enough momentum going. I just never figured out how much momentum I needed. Hit the checkpoint time. There we go. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, how's everyone's day going today? This is morning for me, so it's a whole new day, so nothing else really happened. But yesterday, really good day. I got some more stuff processed for my Air Force thing I was telling you guys about a little while ago. And now, I feel like I was going to die here. Thankfully, there's a spring at the very bottom. But anyway, I got a lot of stuff processed, so everything's going well. Be leaving sometime in January. So I'm excited about that. But now that we got here before the island blows up, let's go ahead and find Tails and Amy. There we go. That's the glorious A rank I wanted. And now we're back with Knuckles for Pumpkin Hill.
This place sure feels haunted. There's no time to lose. I have to hurry and find the Master Emerald.
Alright, so Pumpkin Hill. This one's, it's not a huge stage, but it's decently big. And we're going to get Knuckles first up. We're just going straight and get the Shovel Claws again. So for this one, my main thing and what I try to do is try to find the highest points of the map, and then from there glide around to certain sections of it to see like where when the radars want to start picking up the signal, and from there just limit my search to just that area. So always come back to the highest point, search around to it and glide, and as soon as that radar goes off, just hone in on there. Like, honestly, when the stages get, like, extremely huge, that's when it's really annoying. And of course, we're still... Oh, I almost forgot too. In this game, there are hints just like how there was in the first one. However, when you activate one of the hint boxes, it actually starts to lower your score for when you actually find the emerald because you're using hints to help you. So I always try to avoid using them just because I want to get the highest score as I can. Because his by far, Knuckles' levels are probably the most difficult ones to get A ranks on just because of the random locations and just how quickly you need to hurry up and find those locations in order to get those pieces. So, on top of that, with the item boxes taking away points off of it, you really don't want them. So always avoid those at all costs. In the later stages, they're not even that helpful anyway. Their hints will be like either backwards or it'll be something completely different from what you're actually going to end up finding. And this train, this whole area just messed me up. So hopefully I'm able to find the next one soon. None of them weren't enemies in this time around. I think, okay, good. It pinged over this area, but it was like lower down. So now I just need to find the midsection on here, where it was, or if it's somewhere inside like the canyon itself. Canyon or mountain? What would this one? I don't think it'll be a canyon, because they're all like separated by points. Oh, they're also floating in the air, so that doesn't help. I think this one's probably on the wall, considering like how it's still blinking. Okay, it was over there. See, it took me that long just to get that one, and that was without hints, so... Honestly, if you move these stages fast, you can probably get A ranks every time. Oh my god, the last one. The last stage is ridiculous. I literally had to cut that one several times just because of how long it took me to find it, but we'll get into that later on. And what else? Was this one? I don't think this stage was included inside Sonic X, because now for some reason I'm thinking every time I play this game I always think about Sonic X because I believe Season 2 of it incorporated basically the game basis for this game into its whole second season. Including Shadow, GUN, and like all that other stuff. And while they don't use Pumpkin Hill, they do use something later on into it with Amy, and that was terrifying. Thankfully, I pinged another one here, so it's somewhere in this graveyard. So it's just finding that right spot and then getting the emerald. And sometimes, like, it pings in such a general area where you need to just keep running around and just constantly digging the ground to find it. So at some point, there we go.
I found him.
So that one took 4 minutes. And these days, this is running a lot longer, so this is actually one of the shorter ones. If I get lucky, then it'll be like a minute or two, but this tends to be the average.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Thankfully, I got an A rank on that. I didn't know how, but I did.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears and listen to me very carefully. My name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist, and soon to be the world's greatest ruler. Now witness the beginning of the greatest empire of all time.
the moon is gone?
Eggman! Oh, that creep never gives up.
But how did he manage to harness all that energy?
It's got to be the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, that's the reason they were looking for him. Tails?
The Chaos Emeralds are like magnets. They have the power to attract each other. I can use that to find where Eggman is.
I'll take care of the police while you try and find a way out of here. Find Eggman.
Got it!
The three of you? That means me, too! Hey, wait!
Alright, so now we're on mission streak with Tails. So, this game, I talked about this before. I still wish they did a remake for this one, or at least fix the issue with the audio, so you can at least hear what they're saying sometimes over the music. Because it still gets so loud, it's like sometimes I can barely hear it, and I had to increase the audio just to make sure I can. Ugh, such a waste. Anyway, Mission Street now with Tails. I don't know where Amy went, but Sonic said he was going to make sure like they don't catch us or whatever, get their attention. But a lot of them are still coming for us, so it's not doing a very good job of keeping attention off of us. Anyway, now we get the booster ability for Tails over here, which is going to be a lot like how Gamma's was in Sonic Adventure, where if you press and hold the jump button, you will glide for a little bit. So now we're able to glide short distances, or really, we're able to glide a whole big gap if there's an entry form for us. We just need to be able to like reach it. Mission Street was actually a pretty decent level. The song in this one's actually surprisingly more peaceful than I thought it was going to be, considering the situation that we're in. I was listening to this song, like, it doesn't make me feel like there's a big sense of urgency. The level design and the enemy placement, that does, but the song itself kind of feels relaxing in a way. Almost like, almost got like I feel like a nighttime city type of vibe. Like the type of song you would hear going into like, those stupid planes. But anyway, like a nighttime setting that you would hear, not really in a dance club, because that's totally different. But more like in a serene setting of just like ambient, you know, having a good time sort of thing. That's the feeling I get from this song in particular every time I hear it. Other than that, we're back over at the. Actually, no, we haven't done that yet. I'm thinking about something else entirely. Like, yeah, I'm still thinking about this game. That's a whole different scene. That's in the dark lane I'm thinking about right now. Oh, gosh, I'm literally running out of things to talk about just because I keep getting so absorbed in this game and like trying to remember like all this other stuff about it. Like it comes back all at once, and there's like so much to talk about to know which one to really hone in on. Oh, first of all. That blinking red thing over there, you want to hit this button first so that way it stops blinking, because if you go underneath it while it's going, it will crush you and knock away all your rings, so stop that first. There's going to be a lot of platforms like that in the coming levels where you need to do that and hit a switch. I swear, these damn planes. Because I can destroy the robots before they hit me, but the planes, they're invincible, and you have to watch out for the bombs, and that's really annoying. They suck. Even with this turned down, this is still kind of loud. As in, like, all the, like, special effects sound effects. There you go, that's the word I was looking for. Because you just hear the plane repeating its, like, cycle of running through here, and it's gone. And it's so obnoxious to hear that the whole time. I want to hear the music again. So even though I consider this like a really good game, like it has a lot of technical issues. Well, not technical. Can you call it technical issues? A lot of small issues that could be fixed to make it really good. One of them, those sound effects. The second one is going to be the volume for the cutscenes. You can actually hear them, and you can even tell with the graphics too for the models, like the way they look sometimes, their limbs don't look attached, or they flip into another part of their body. That's why a remake would be really good for this game, or a rematch. Yeah, no, not a rematch, a whole remake. Because Crash and Spyro got one, I don't see why Sega can't do one for their IPs, because they're not really hurting that badly. And while they're thinking of like new games to do for the series, I don't think a remaster or a remaster of these ones, or a remaster of these games would be completely bad for them. In fact, it would only be beneficial because we're going to buy it. Anyone makes a remake of this game, we're going to get it. Anyway, we're at the end of this level, and that's probably going to be it for today's video. So, sorry I was all over the place, but thank you guys for watching. Let me know your days going down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Gosh, thinking of the wrong game. Alright, catch you guys later.